Alright, so we're going to be reacting to a versus mode tier list. And yeah, I'm actually going to plan on making a new one because I really disagree with myself. We don't talk about the cactus incident. Okay, anyways, I'm not going to talk about these three just because they're unranked. That's just my opinion. I can understand these two, okay? But same with Coffee Bean. F tier. Chomper is an F tier. That's the first thing I noticed, and yeah. Chomper is probably the most underrated plant in the game. Well, at least in Versus. Basically, he has a fast cooldown, and he can one-shot things, okay? And Flagman. I mean, I can understand where he's coming from with Flagman. He is very expensive, but he can be very good. And actually, yeah, he can actually, and yeah. He just gets stuff out at once. I'd put him in C. I also put Conehead in C. I also think Conehead is another underrated one. Even if he's not strong enough to counter something, he could be a good shield for other zombies. Okay, Jack in the Box is a bit too high. We're putting him in F. I guess he can counter spike weeds, but that's situational as hell. It only counters like one plant. Repeater is in D tier. Repeater is in D tier. Okay, this is where. Okay, this is pain. Basically, Repeater is actually really OP. Possibly the best defensive. I can understand Pea Shooter. Okay, Torchwood, he's a bit situational, but he's still in C because he's OP as hell. And yes, I know I put him in S. Listen, I'm going to be changing some of my opinions that I found myself disagreeing with in my other tier list. Okay, Snow Pea is in D tier. I don't know what they're... Okay, what the hell? Just put Snow Pea in B. She kind of deserves it. She can, like... Raw power can basically be very effective when you slow things down. Like, just try combining Snow Pea and Repeater and see what happens. It is very good. It makes it so, like, zombies that have, like, would have the strength of a Buckethead can't even get past. And you can just save your instance for other stuff. Okay. And, okay, Cabbage Pult in D tier as well. Are you kidding? Like, dude. Cabbage Pult is very good. I wouldn't say it's as good as how Daneray describes it, but it's still pretty good because it can counter shields and does pretty good damage. Same with Bungie. I can understand where they're coming from, considering Bungie only gets one thing at a time, so you really have to use him wisely. But, honestly... I still think Bungie is good because you can use him in many ways, and there's just a lot of strategies involved with him. Alright. Puffshroom in E tier. Okay, no. Sorry, man, but Puffshroom has a really good early game. Well, while not required like some people believe, it can really help. Okay. Tall Nut is very tanky, and I find myself disagreeing with that. Okay, Sprinter can charge lanes early on. I'd say he's in solid B. Okay, I don't know. Okay, Jalapeno is just in C tier? What the hell? Jalapeno is actually awesome. Like, he decimates an entire lane. Not to mention, he's good at killing both the Gargantuar and the Imp. Okay, he puts Basic in C tier. Oh my god, this is like the mindset. It's like, yeah, Basic is weak, so thus he sucks. No. Spam him, dude. Okay, he put Digger in C tier. I can understand Grandma, because really the best way to use it is just to combine it with Basic, to just make the weaker zombies more spammable. But Digger? Like... Digger is yet another underrated thing. I'd put him in A just because, here's the thing. If you pick Digger, then the plants either have to change their lineup to counter Digger, or if they don't, and if they don't do anything about it, then he can be really devastating. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay, I find myself agreeing with most of B tier, except for the Sunshroom placement. Now, Sunshroom, I might have actually found a use for it. If you spam Sunshrooms, then you can get mass-produced sun plants. But, however, the only issue is... yeah, sorry. The only issue is that the only issue is that Sundroom can, like, yeah, basically, it has to grow. God, I'm very bumbly today. I cannot talk. Sundroom has to grow, and, yeah, that can be a big problem. But even then, if you use it with Puffroom, it can still be good. There are problems with that lineup, but, yeah, I'd put Sundroom in E at most. Okay, let's see. Okay. Umbrella Leaf is an A tier. Are you kidding me? Umbrella Leaf is so situational. You know, if you're gonna put Umbrella Leaf in A tier, you might as well just stick Jack in the Box in S tier. Like, literally, Umbrella Leaf only counters 2 zombies. And even if, while it's good at countering them, it still uses up a seed slot. And you'd bet it's just best to save it for more important things. Okay, most of this I can agree with, but Cherry Bomb just goes. I put him in B. I mean, his radius, it seems good on paper, but Jalapeno just does a better job because it can take out an entire lane that your opponent would be using to pressure you. Okay, I'd put... Disco goes in B. I mean, actually, I can see how he's good. He can be very deadly, but I don't know. The problem is, if you have something strong, then he kind of just falls short. So, yeah, I didn't do much to analyze. Actually, wait. I think I put... Okay, Garlic doesn't deserve to be this low. Like, I can understand where he's coming from, but I put him in C. Okay. Now I'm gonna go take a look at the stuff I really couldn't talk about too much. If there is any. I didn't plan ahead for this video at all. Okay, Gargantuar, S. Just because, well, kind of self-explanatory. Oh my god, Zomboni. How did I miss that? How the fuck did I actually miss that? Oh my god, Zomboni is just so overrated. He can be countered by anything. He moves slow and is expensive as hell. Also has a slow cooldown. And honestly, if you have low economy and you choose to spend it on Zomboni, that actually benefits the plants because you just wasted 175 brains for something that they can just counter instantly. Okay, Catapult can be good. I'd put him in C because while he can be good, his cooldown is just way too slow. And yeah, this is all for the versus mode tier list. This is not something I made. It's something that I just found on Reddit. So, yeah.